evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the DarkMatch. This is the TNA Impact show for May 18th, 2012. I am the Lone Warrior, and joining me this week are...
No leaf clover.
The match director of DarkMatch Megafighter 3.
And I'm Phoenix Justice.
And now Phoenix Justice is going to do her very first. What is Iron Sheik tweeting now?
Alright. Lebanon James, worst person in country, make worst team and worst breathe worse than Hulk Hogan's steroid ass. Hashtag Team Sheiky.
Lebanon James?
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't think he knows who that is or how it's supposed to be spelled.
Apparently not. Close enough to him, I guess.
I hope he has autocorrect. That's got to be the only explanation.
I don't know, it's Iron Sheik, so...
I would take it that he was probably high off his ass and was mad at LeBron James for no reason.
He needed somebody to yell at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also a distinct...
He was just like, I'm high and I'm angry. I'm going to yell at LeBron James.
Yeah.
We have to talk about Impact now, don't we?
Oh, God.
Unfortunately. So, it was a week.
I will say this episode of Impact wasn't, god awful. But,
not as bad as it usually has been.
This was pretty mad, which is this show being just mediocre is almost worse than being bad.
Yeah, because at least if it's bad, you can at least,
At least we have something to make fun
of it. Yeah. When it's mediocre, it's kind of like, well, stuff happened.
That's probably the worst thing to happen in wrestling is when the audience just isn't interested in it. It's just like, I'm bored. Fucking change the channel.
Yeah. So, Impact starts with a recap of Bobby Roode retaining his title at Sacrifice. The revelation of AJ Styles supposedly kissing Dixie Carter through the magic of Photoshop, and the Abyss and his brother. I'm looking for my brother. Don't look for me. Soccer.
You're the same person.
He is his brother. It's Abyss. It is Abyss.
It's not Abyss.
It is Abyss.
The same person. They look the same.
How do you punch someone with a spork?
Very carefully.
I'll find a way, goddamn.
I'm sure.
So, Roode comes out, and he's like, they keep stacking the odds against me, but every time I overcome the odds. So, ignoring the obvious reference you want to make on something like that, he goes on to say that a Sacrifice, RVD had he had everything in his corner. He had the match type he wanted. He went into the match. It was a match he had probably rarely been in. I don't know if Roode's been in a ladder match before.
I think he has with James Storm.
Yeah, I think so.
So
okay,
not a single ladder match.
No.
Yeah.
It's like, Mr. Pay-Per-View put me through hell, but at the end of the night, I still have the title. And I'm so awesome that I deserve my... next week, I'm going to be the longest reigning champion in Impact history, so I demand my own celebration. We're going to call it the It Factor Celebration of Domination. And he says, I'm calling out Hulk Hogan to make it official.
We are the celebration of domination.
Is he really almost the longest reigning champion?
I think
must have
so.
flown by. No one's must have held it very long then, because it don't seem like it's been very long since he held the title.
Let me
He
see.
got it back in November?
It's almost
TNA
it's
World.
May. It's practically June.
I mean, it's
He's
been a
had
few
it for a
months.
while.
It's just, but him almost the longest reigning. It just, yeah. You would think it'd be like, Sting or somebody like
AJ Styles is probably the next closest because I remember he had
Styles.
a
Yeah.
pretty good one when he
Yeah,
was
Bobby
on
Roode is
fire.
currently ranking number 4 at 205 days. Longest reign in combination is 463 days by Kurt Angle.
So how is he saying he's
Oh,
going to be the longest reigning champion if he's not the longest reigning
He also
champion?
said combined or something.
Yeah, admittedly, he might be just like on just this reign alone, he's longest.
That could
Which-
be.
Which, looking at the numbers, yeah, there's only like one other person, that's AJ Styles.
All right, so that makes sense. Anywho, this segment was really great until you know who showed up.
Yeah, Hogan comes out
do.
and he's like, and Rude immediately goes in I'm gonna be the longest reigning champion, so I want my own private dressing room redecorated with bottles of champagne, and I want green M&Ms.
So essentially, he's pulling a Brock Lesnar. They're just rehashing the Brock Lesnar John Laurinaitis angle.
Yeah, and he even wants golden confetti flown in from Canada. And Hogan's like, yeah, you are the man, but screw you and your celebration. And he rips it up, and he rips up the paper that has all of Rude's demands on it, and he's like, next week is open fight night. No. And he says that, last week the tag champions defended their titles, so next week Rude will defend his title. No. And Rude, he takes it about as well as you'd expect. And Hogan's like, the good news is like that's the bad news. The good news is I took a poll of all of the wrestlers in the back who wanted a shot at you, and he invites them all out, and out comes fucking the entire
Everyone?
locker room, including ODB.
ODB for World Heavyweight Champion.
Make this happen. Book it now.
So
Yes.
Hogan's like, all of these people, they want a title shot. But since that shit ain't gonna happen, funny as it would be, we're gonna just trim it down to 4 men. So he's gonna put, he makes a bunch of matches for tonight. RVD and Bully Ray, Jeff Hardy and Ken Anderson, Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe, which, would have been really exciting a couple years ago. And that everyone else can be in a battle royal to determine who number 4 is going to be, because they need, somebody to take the fall.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
it was an all right opening segment, but
I liked it when Rude was talking.
then you bring out Hogan, and it's just like
Yeah, here's this old fuck again.
had more than enough of Hogan. Okay, just more than enough.
Yeah, Hogan ruins everything. It's so ironic that they decided to keep the belt on Robert Roode, considering the fact that it was Hogan who decided that he wasn't good enough to have the belt in the first place.
Yeah. So they actually not listen to Hogan for once. That's a shock to me.
I don't think it's the fact that they decided not to listen to Hogan. I just think it was Hogan actually somehow realized that he fucked up.
For once in his life.
Once
Yeah.
in a blue moon, it happens.
He was like,
On
you
a
know
Friday
what,
the
maybe
13th.
this wasn't the best idea.
Rude might actually be ready, brother.
But you know that James Storm guy that I said was more ready than him? He's totally not ready.
Even though I said he was before.
Exactly.
but
Uh,
so we get another clip of Abyss warning his brother to not get involved. He's getting too deep into the rabbit hole.
He's gonna discover that he's Abyss,
Even though he's not.
even though
Yes.
he is.
You're
So,
on you're on the wrong show, Mega. You really are.
yeah, so our first match of the night is Rob Van Dam versus Bully Ray. And Van Dam comes out with the limp, and he's kind of showing that he's still banged up from the ladder match. And gotta be honest, don't remember this match at all.
I thought it was a good. I wouldn't call it good, like
At least
outstanding.
decent.
Yeah, it was a decent match.
Could have been worse, which they've had. So I ain't complaining that much.
Yeah, this match I'm pretty sure just completely blanked from my memory like a minute after it happened.
It was your classic TV match.
Yeah.
Not bad, not great, just sort of there.
Stuff
Certainly not
happens, but
memorable.
nothing spectacular happens. Just stuff happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although we still have Bully Ray's own version of the free E. Because
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the things that pissed me off.
It's not
This is Bubba Ray's personal version of the 3D. No, it's a fucking cutter. You could just call it the brother cutter or the bully cutter. That's what it was called in ECW.
Bubba Cutter.
Yeah. Or at least that's what it was called in WWF SmackDown No Your Role 2.
you can call it the calf cutter.
Yeah. Even though it has nothing to do with your calves.
But he's
hey,
always
everyone
got to
loves
talk about them.
alliteration.
But also during this match, they mention they're really pushing that there's going to be a really big surprise when TNA changes their time slot on the 31st.
Which
And
is also when they go live.
Yeah, see how well that works again.
God, really?
Wait for
Yes.
this train wreck.
Oh, that is a cavalcade of hilarity just waiting to happen.
It just worked so well the last time.
Who knows? Maybe this time they've learned their lessons about doing live television and what people want. Oh wait, no, this is TNA.
Yeah, it's not WWE or another promotion we're talking about.
This isn't even a WCW at this point.
Yeah.
It's become something in of itself. It's finally identified itself in its own stupidity in a way.
Yeah. It's a combination of later WCW and I don't even know what.
Stupidity.
Yeah,
Its
that.
own personal brand of stupidity.
Yeah.
But at any rate, the next thing we see is Bully Ray backstage, and he, for some reason, decides he's going to bag on the Kardashians for joining the anti-bullying campaign. And up comes Abyss, because that's who the fuck it is. Abyss shows up without his goofy, stupid-ass-looking mask, and he says he wants to apologize for interjecting himself at a Sacrifice. And he said that I knew you were going to cheat, and I have to deal with cheaters. And my brother said that I was getting too close to the fire, and that you're the fire. And Bully Ray is just like, you know what, dude? Stay away from me. It's your only warning.
I gotta ask, if Joseph Park Joseph Park touches him, does the fire freeze him? Does he look into it? Does he look into Bully Ray, and is he black? I'm trying very hard not to just start quoting the frickin' Buffy music. Move on! Joke failed.
But
of course.
I think we should dwell on it a little more so you feel bad.
Poke at it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Walk through the fire.
Okay, that's enough.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so after this is a video package of King
King Mo.
Yeah.
Okay, question. Who?
Some MMA guy.
Yeah, that's all I know him as is MMA.
Actually, I asked this question last night. Let me pull it up. on Twitter. Of course, I usually live tweet during the shows, and I actually asked the question, who the fuck is King Mo, and why the fuck should we care? And he actually is a pretty well respected MMA fighter. I'm trying to look up what championships he's won, but Twitter's going to be a dick to me right now, so I can't figure it out. But yeah, he's actually a pretty well respected MMA guy.
Then
Yeah,
why is he
one-
going to TNA?
That was my question. No one had an answer to that one.
I mean, you got Brock
Money, I
Lesnar at
guess.
WWE, even though he's working a kayfabe quit angle. Just go there.
I guess TNA's paying him good because they're like, hey, Brock, now we got an MMA guy too. We'll pay him lots of money. We won't pay our own stars a lot of money, but we'll pay him. Tons of people will watch him.
Yeah, that's the operating logic of TNA paying their employees.
Yep.
But he has
Not the
been
first time.
King Mo has been the Strike Force light heavyweight champion. He's been the quote unquote real pro wrestling 184-pound national champion. Real pro wrestling, for anyone that doesn't know what the fuck that is.
Greco-Roman.
Yeah, it was a Greco-Roman wrestling company that decided to bill itself as real.
Not wrestling.
That's not that other thing isn't wrestling. But
We're not rigged.
But what I wanted to talk about is the fact that he talked about doing both sports, but they pretty much admit that TNA isn't fake. I mean, TNA is fake
Yeah, and it was not
in
the
this
real
video
deal.
package.
I find that hard to believe that professional wrestling is it could be considered as scripted.
And that's not the point to me. The point is, it's stupid for if you're trying to quote unquote lend legitimacy to your company. It's
You don't
kind
expose
of
the
dumb to
business.
acknowledge that it's fake. We all know it's fake, but you're not supposed to say it's fake.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one of those
don't expose the
unspoken
business,
things.
man.
You can toe the line, but you don't go out and just actually say it's all fake.
It didn't work for Hogan, and
No.
yet they still do it.
I don't get why they do it. I mean, they think,
Nobody
it's,
cares how many titles you have, brother.
super hip. Yeah, I just never
So-
got why they did that.
At any rate,
So we go from that to Gail Kim is in the back complaining about having to defend her title against both Velvet Sky and Brooke Tessmacher. And she's complaining to Madison Rayne, who she's doing that thing that people do where she's like, yeah, oh yeah, I completely agree.
Kind of like what people do when I'm around.
And
Uh-huh.
wait, did anyone else hear that?
Hear
Who the
what?
fuck was that?
Exactly.
There it is again.
I think I'm hearing things, you guys.
Oh, that's weird.
so Gail Kim is like, do you think it's because of that guy? And Madison's trying suddenly goes, I have no idea what you mean. And apparently there's supposed to be something there, and Gail Kim goes to talk to Hogan, and she runs into Sky and Tessmacher, and they're both like, well, you cheat to beat us, but this time we'll be there, we'll be in the ring, it'll be a triple threat match, so you can't cheat.
Yeah, because
Um,
chairs are legal in triple threat matches.
Apparently. I don't know what's going on half the time with their storyline. Yeah. It's like one minute they're friendly, and the next they're at each other's throats.
So
It's simple. Madison Rayne is Starscream.
So it comes to, the next segment is the battle royal for the Open Fight Night qualifier, and it's a bunch of I think they just pretty much took everyone who didn't already have a match.
Garrett eliminated Devon.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
no.
Garrett was in this match.
You have to remember, it started off with the last two people to get into the ring were Eric Young and ODB. And the first people eliminated were Eric Young, ODB, and Crimson. So
Crimson is officially defeated now.
he hasn't been
Yeah.
defeated
Yeah.
by pinfall or submission.
Fuck you. That's a loss. He got eliminated.
It
No,
counts.
no, it's TNA. It's a WWE logic. I can't even say it's TNA logic because the WWE did it with fucking Kozlov.
All right. Well,
It's wrestling
You can't-
logic.
You can't lose
Apparently.
matches and still be undefeated. If you're gonna have an undefeated streak, have the person say fucking undefeated. Don't
Yeah.
put them in matches in which they can lose.
So it comes the final bunch of people are AJ Styles, Gunner, Garrett Bischoff, the Robbies, Austin Aries, and Devon. So Devon or Robbie E.
Garrett eliminates Devon.
I
Yeah,
can't believe that. It's like, what?
Garrett Bischoff eliminated the fucking TV champion. And by the way, the TV championship was not defended on this show. So they already gave up on that shit.
Yeah, they forgot. Like what? Like they said a couple weeks ago.
are we really surprised?
Not
Really?
surprised. Not surprised at all. But it's like, really, this soon?
so sad.
Just the fact that Garrett
Garrett,
eliminated the TV champion is just, ugh.
He eliminated Camo Pants. This is. I don't believe this.
at least AJ eliminated Garrett. That made me feel better.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
wait,
then,
no,
and he also eliminated Gunner.
Yeah, that made me feel better too.
Yeah.
At least it was something to make me feel
For
better.
a minute anyway.
The slightest glimmer of happiness. Let's see how long it takes to crush that.
It's
Not-
TNA, so not long.
So AJ wins. And then,
Yay!
Yeah. Better than Garrett or somebody like that.
Yeah, better than Gunner.
Gunner.
Oh God, yeah.
I'm honestly, I would have been happy if A-Double had won, just because he's the one who eliminated Garrett.
Yeah.
Or wait, was it A-Double? Was it Aries or was it Styles?
I think we said AJ did, so.
Yeah, I think it's AJ.
Point is, AJ wins, and they go to commercial. When they come back, they do a video on the reveal of AJ and Dixie, and Styles cuts a promo and says, Rude's on the verge of becoming the longest reigning champion in TNA history. The fans are all like, go AJ, woo! And AJ says, if I'm in the ring next week, I'm going to win the title, and I want Hogan to put me in the ring with Rude. And I'm going to address the photos from last week. And that he's been business partners with Dixie for 10 years, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's only one of the things that's bullshit about this.
It gets dumber, yeah. And he's like,
Yeah.
he says that she's beautiful and wealthy, but they're both happily married to other people. Serge and whoever AJ's wife is.
Surge
you
and
know-
not Surge.
Sometimes, things aren't the way they appear. Sometimes there's a thing called Photoshop. So out comes the new tag team. Kazarian and Daniels are tag team champions?
One in its sacrifice.
Yes.
Yeah.
God damn it. I need
This
to
is
go.
what happens when you don't watch the show.
I watched this show. I just didn't remember this. But Daniels and Kazarian come out, and Daniel says last week we got to see what made you the star that you are. And Kazarian's like, we're not trying to destroy your life.
You
Bullshit.
are.
Except we are.
We're just trying to expose the truth.
Uh,
Why are they doing this angle to begin with?
because they want to make AJ look like a tool. Because What the fuck else are they going to do with AJ? Make him look like a credible champion?
Yeah.
Not while Hogan's around.
No. It's just of all angles. Just icks.
Anyways,
My-
basically Daniels says, "We know that maybe you're right. Maybe that picture was, completely innocent, but we have video."
We
And
got video.
he proceeds to pull out a motherfucking iPad. No. See, the thing that pisses me off isn't the fact that he had an iPad. I mean, why wouldn't he have an iPad? The thing that pisses me off is the fact that we had to watch the iPad because apparently we can't have this shit up on the fucking Tron.
Like, you can't transfer it over. I mean, how much effort does that take?
Well, that's the thing. They didn't have the pictures on the Titantron the week they exposed them, so you expect them to put video on a Titantron?
Yes.
Yeah.
Incompetent boobs.
That's the thing, though.
Incompetent boobs.
You think
Don't
they have
you
the budget
dare
for this shit?
insult boobs.
You really think they have the budget for this shit, No Leaf?
It does not take that much. All they have
They
to
can
do
afford to put it on a Titantron.
is hook up an AV cable.
And there you go, and everybody can
Do you
see it.
think that any of them are competent enough to know how an AV cable works?
That is not the point, Mega.
They were just lazy.
But tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that I'm wrong.
So anyway, this whole video thing was apparently a picture. It was video of AJ and Dixie walking arm in arm to a hotel room.
Yeah, they're supposed to be in a hotel, and there's no one else around, and they're being very more than friends, if you know what I mean.
Yet they're getting filmed. It's like, would you not notice you being filmed? Because, I mean, if they're filming it, you think they'd be close enough to where they could see them.
Yeah.
Where are they hiding? Because they were upstairs.
Yeah.
Were they hiding in the fucking planter boxes?
Clearly, they are ninjas.
Oh, God. The same ninjas
So
who
they're the ones who
kidnapped
kidnapped
Samoa
Samoa
Joe.
Joe.
I wish there were ninjas on this show. That would make things so much more fun for me.
Yeah, but then
It
Spoonie
would.
would rage again.
Yeah, but then they'd be a constant thing, and he wouldn't have a reason to bitch.
Samoa Joe would keep getting kidnapped.
You know, here's my question: how did Daniels afford an iPad? Are those things cheaper than I thought?
Oh, that's terrible.
He got it off the street.
It's terrible, but it's also true.
Yeah.
How much are those things worth? I doubt he would make it on his salary.
Oh, God. Why are they making AJ a douchebag that cheats on his wife?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't get this angle at all.
Because Hogan.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, even if you don't, you could think of something to do with them. I mean, come on. There's got to be something in that, some brain cells left in that head. Even if there's not many, enough to form an idea. A good one.
I think it's become painfully obvious that Hulk Hogan has no fucking clue what he's doing.
It's not so much that he doesn't have any clue what he's doing. He knows what he's doing because he really does not like AJ Styles.
No, he has no clue what he's
I don't
doing.
think he has any idea.
Look what happened in WCW. This is what happens when you put someone in charge who doesn't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Before Hogan had joined the company, AJ Styles made some comments relating to the fact that they're glad Hogan's not in TNA. Hogan shows up in TNA, and Styles is putting stupid shit like this. You see the connection?
Yeah, you kind of got a point.
Kind of, but even so, I still expect shit like this from Hogan, regardless, even if AJ hadn't said that. Just because some of the shit WCW, was like.
Yep.
Oh, God. At any rate.
Yeah. Ugh.
We go backstage and we get a Slammiversary. We get one of those Slammiversary clips. One of those. Remember when TNA was awesome kind of clips.
Yeah, we'll show you. Just
Yeah,
don't
we'll
expect it to
show
be
you.
now.
We'll show you when this show is actually respectable.
Just don't
They
expect it to
put
be
on
like
good
that now.
matches.
Innovative ring matches.
Then we go backstage and Kurt Angle is warming up, and then Joe comes up and says it's a shame he has to go through Angle to get his championship back. And Angle's like, "There's a lot of history between between us. And do you remember that time I headbutted you?" And Joe's like, "No, no." And then Angle raises one hand, and Joe, like an idiot, looks at it and gets smacked by Angle with the other hand, which I thought was kind of fucking funny.
Mm.
Why can't these two feud again?
Because well, Angle has gone from being held together with duct tape, screws, and gum to just being held together with the duct tape. And Joe
Hey. Duct tape is good for a lot of shit. Mythbusters proves that.
Yeah, you can make a boat with it.
except holding ducks together.
You've tried to hold ducks together with duct tape.
Actually, I think they proved that
Not
on
ducks. Ducks.
Oh,
Duct.
the ducks. Oh.
And the other thing is Joe is Joe. So he's gone from, being really, really good to being Joe.
To not giving a fuck.
To not giving a shit, yeah. That's what I was going to say. It's pretty much at this point.
It's a good backstage segment, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, it evolves into a fight, and everyone runs in to break him up. It's pretty good. So,
I mean, if you could build it up to a good match, that would be nice, but I don't expect much.
Anyways,
Yeah.
after that,
they go back. They go somewhere else backstage, and Mr. Anderson is watching footage of of him pinning Jeff Hardy, and he says that he's going to give Hardy another chance, and is like, he's not giving Hardy anything. God damn it!
So, does this count as Anderson and Hardy going on a second date?
Do.
no, what this counts as is giving away the match you had at the pay-per-view on TV for free.
For like the millionth time.
Yep.
What incentive is there to ever watch fucking a TNA pay-per-view when we know you're just going to give us the match the same week for free?
Yeah. That's why
This
they have
is why
shitty
no
buy rates.
This is why you don't make money. Well, you do make money
But
because
not much.
apparently people overseas don't have access of any better wrestling products.
Then their
I mean,
merchandising is
just go
speculative as
off on
fuck.
just to go off on a tangent, I don't think we realize how good we have in the United States compared to like Europe. Because
we have everything at our fingertips that we could watch.
yeah, because the indie scene in Europe fucking blows. They don't have any major companies. It's really hard to see WWE television. TNA is pretty much the only thing on the air. So
you have to make do with that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we have so many different ways to see our wrestling. If you don't like mainstream wrestling, you can watch ROH or Chikara or PWG or we're fucking spoiled.
Yeah, we got plenty of alternatives.
We just chose to watch this for a job.
Yeah.
That's not a sad commentary on where the fuck we are on who it is. Anyways, Mr. Anderson versus Jeff Hardy. Did you watch Sacrifice? It's the same match. You seen any other match with Jeff Hardy and Mr. Anderson? It's the same match.
So no sense wasting your money.
Yeah. Hardy wins.
If they threw something new to the table, maybe, but it just... It's been the same. Like each time they wrestle, I just
Sorry, go ahead.
go.
Oh,
I'm done.
I'm noticing on
just
the
disgusted.
I'm noticing on the results I'm reading that it says that he's got Hardy wins, but he says how his cable went out at this point, so he couldn't finish the whole results. This is more interesting than Anderson versus Hardy.
Yeah. It's like you don't have to. I don't have to watch TNA. Yay! Oh damn it! It came back on. Son of a
Yep.
bitch.
Yep.
At any rate,
So, they show clips of Joe and Anklin. Wow, I just lost all of my energy. I have no idea what the hell happened.
Well, I got some Pop Tarts right
Talking
next to
about
me. You
next
want
TNA.
one?
match, our next match is well, first they show clips of Joe winning and defending the TNA World Heavyweight Championship back when TNA was awesome,
And back when he had good matches.
and back when he gave a
And-
fuck.
And when he didn't have a stupid haircut.
And a penis tattoo.
You really didn't like that haircut, I noticed.
That's a fucking stupid looking hair.
The Joe Hawk?
Yes, it's
I don't
bloody
know.
ridiculous looking.
It's bad, but I don't know. Swagger's hair might be worse.
Yeah, Swagger's Laurinaitis hair.
His
I
douchebag hair.
miss,
I will
I
have
miss
you
the
know,
Miz
I
Hawk.
will
okay?
have you know that John Laurinaitis' haircut is sweeping the nation. All the cool kids are asking for the Johnny Ace.
Johnny Ace, how the hell did you get in our call?
Get the hell out
I
of here.
just want to be loved.
No!
Then stop acting like a dick.
I can't guarantee that.
So, next up is Gail Kim versus Velvet Sky versus Brooke Tessmacher. It's for the TNA Knockouts Championship. Kim.
Match?
It wasn't
I'm
too
reading
bad.
the results and I'm getting bored. So, bear with me here. Kim tries to get out of the ring, and they're like, no. So they start ping-ponging her back and forth, and she eventually gets bounced out outside. So Sky and Tessmacher start doing stuff.
It was a good match.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It's
The
the knockouts are back to being the only respectable part of this fucking show.
Incidentally, be sure to look out for the new exec of talent development for the Knockouts, Brooke Hogan.
Oh god, don't even get me started on that. Why?
Yep.
Why?
She's gonna be putting
She has
control
no
of.
wrestling experience.
She's gonna be giving. She's gonna be giving them advice on how to cut promos.
She's not a valet. She was never a valet. She was never a manager. I just, I'm flabbergasted.
Think Jess is broken.
They broke Jess, and I'm about there.
Stupid sons of bitches.
I just, Hogan's daughter or not, she has absolutely zero wrestling experience, inside or outside the ring.
She
The
has
Why-
zero talent.
Hogan era.
Why the fuck would they bring her in? Just
The
because
Hogan-
she's Hogan's daughter, that's no
No, no.
excuse.
I'll tell you why they're doing it. The Hogan Bischoff regime. they're gonna Triple H and Stephanie it.
Oh
But
god.
Stephanie was actually talented and a good on-screen personality.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Brooke is like a black hole of suckage.
Yes, exactly. That's why it's going to be so awesome. Because it's going to suck so hard.
It's gonna
Think
make
she's
her.
broken.
Poor Jess.
I can't wait to see her giving people like Velvet. Oh, okay, maybe not Velvet Sky. Mickey James or ODB, giving them advice on how to cut promos. That will be hilarious. I hope they do it on screen. I really do.
And them just stare at her like, what the fuck are you trying to do? Who the fuck do you think you are? It's like, I don't even know what to say. I'm just flabbergasted that they're doing that. Unless she's been getting some training that nobody knows of to help cut
Oh, I
promos.
can't wait! I can't wait till we see our first fucking Brooke Hogan match.
Well, no, she's not wrestling. She's just
Oh,
in charge
they'll
of
put her in the
developing
ring.
They'll put
give
her in the ring.
They'll give her the fucking Knockouts Championship. Is what they'll do.
Yeah, give it time. They'll put her in a match, and she'll, there'll be interference, or she'll just be terrible in general, but yet still somehow win the title. And then they'll push her and forget about, all their good wrestlers. Just, yeah,
That thing is, you're probably gonna be right.
I expected.
Oh God.
Brace yourself.
I think Mega's about to break.
Oh
Aren't
God.
we all?
Hogan Bischoff regime.
It's,
Garrett and Brooke holding the titles together. God, no.
it's WCW 2.0.
Ah.
Later WCW.
At least it was fun to watch David Flair get beat up.
His Titantron in WWE was awesome. It's all like disapproving Ric Flair and everything.
No, that was WWE. That was
Yeah.
That was WWE. That was good. I remember that.
With all of us was David getting beaten up and Ric Flair just shooting disapproving looks.
That was like the best Titantron.
No, Greg Helms was pretty good too. Tilt your head to the left. And that was it.
But anyway, after that horrifying revelation,
They show a highlight reel of TNA's first 10 years, and they've got some really good stuff. They've got some really bad. They don't show the really bad stuff.
they don't show Relic.
Relic is killer spelled backwards.
Yeah.
They show bits and pieces like AJ coming out, and or they've got like maybe clips from. It's mostly newer stuff from what I saw. They weren't really focusing on like the older when they were first getting started, but they end this highlight reel with going, "This is TNA, and we're just getting started."
Oh, the shit that Yank hit the fan.
Oh, we have not yet begun to suck.
If this is just the tip, the bottom, I hate to see what's going to happen next.
Ritual suicides on live television.
I was going to
Brooke Hogan, TNA World Heavyweight Champion,
and the Knockouts Champion.
No. Like I said,
in fact, just put all the fucking belts on her.
Yeah, she'll be tag champion with
worse.
Hogan.
Even worse. Brooke Hogan and Garrett Bischoff getting married with both of the belts. Right in front of us.
So the Helmsley McMahon regime.
Yes, only far worse.
But a bad version.
Only without the
It wasn't bad the first time.
The McMahon Helmsley era I thought was good. Now that I don't have my smart goggles on, and I'm not Brooker.
It was also like one of the highest rated things WWE's had, even more than Stone Cold, Vince feud.
Yeah, if you get past the whole Triple H and Stephanie, and they're holding everybody down, like all that stuff.
If you get past that, it was actually, a good storyline that they had
going.
going.
It helps that, they were genuinely charismatic and could actually go in the ring.
Oh, yeah.
Stephanie had a hell of a match with Trish.
Yeah.
She didn't even have to.
No, she didn't have to get in the ring, but she did. And she did it well.
She kicked ass. Brooke Hogan will never be Stephanie. Just like fucking, what's her face? Karen Jarrett could never be Stephanie. As much as they wanted her to be.
Much they tried.
Yeah.
we get to our main event, and it's Joe versus Angle, and um,
Why can't we have this match every week?
Because TNA hates us.
They hate everybody.
They hate success and money and
Good
awesomeness.
matches.
yeah, um, sorry, I
Are you
I
tired?
rem-
I think Jess is about to die.
I think
Alright,
the Brooke Hogan thing broke Jess.
let's
There's like
see. All right, Jess, I have 4 boxes of Pop Tarts. Which flavor do you want? Blueberry, strawberry, brown
no,
sugar, or s'mores?
it's okay. I'm trying to remember this man. I honestly, I know I watched Impact last night, and I'll be damned if I can remember much of anything. And
I
that's kind
remember
of
this match was
depressing because
awesome.
I remember seeing bits and I remember watching parts of this match and going, this actually isn't that bad.
Hmm.
Yeah, Angle's lost a few steps, and Joe has lost many steps,
Hmm.
but still well
but it's
beyond
still,
some of the matches they put out lately.
Yeah.
yeah. So I feel kind of bad that I don't remember this, but at the same time, it's like, well, maybe if TNA hadn't fucking set my will to live before all this shit,
Hmm.
it's like, why are they randomly showing competence? They need to stop that.
They'll
It
fuck
was
it up
Well,
somehow.
This was a pay-per-view quality match. These are two
yeah.
guys that aren't doing well until recently weren't doing anything. Have these guys feud again. There's been enough time where they can have a feud again and it's not going to feel old.
Unlike a certain feud that's still going on involving AJ and fucking Daniels.
Yeah.
That feud feels like it's been going on for like 10 years now.
It feels like it. It really does. At least with Joe and Angle, it would feel fresh, and they can actually put on good matches because they proved it here. They could still put on good matches with each other.
Yeah. Angle went. Hang on. Angle gets a roll up pin. Um, after Joe goes for the muscle buster, and um, he wins, and Bobby Roode, who was on commentary the entire time, uh, stands up and he holds up the belt as if to say, "This is mine, bitch." And Angle dares him to come down to the ring, and from the crowd, out from the crowd comes Jeff Hardy, and then he's like, he says something about he wants the title shot, and then Bully Ray comes out from the back, or comes out onto the stage, and is like, "No, it's my title shot."
I'm Spartacus.
And then AJ comes out on the stage as well, and Rude's like, "Uh-oh, what will Bobby Roode do next week?"
I don't know.
And
They
Something
don't have.
honestly,
stupid.
on the one hand, I kind of, little bit, I kind of liked what they were do. What I kind of like the idea of making Rude wrestle next week. The problem is, it's basically like when RVD won the title from Styles in last year or 2 years ago, where
Yeah.
it's like you're basically sending in, Hogan is a terrible face general manager because he's making 4 guys wrestle. They're gonna wrestle. That's how this show's gonna start. They're gonna wrestle, and then whoever wins is gonna have to wrestle again later that night, and it's probably not gonna be Bully Ray, and it
No.
likely won't be Kurt. So it'll either be Jeff or AJ,
And then shenanigans will happen at the
and
next match.
either Rude will win because his opponent's tired, or for the sake of it, I'll say AJ wins, and then it'll transfer all of that stupid shit with Daniels into the world title match. It's like, no,
So no matter
Or-
which way you go, it just leads to a pot of stupid.
Yeah,
Yes.
Pretty much.
essentially.
Great.
TNA, a giant pot of stupid.
Patent it.
It's not even the good kind of stupid.
No. It's the you beat your head against the wall, stupid.
But with that, TNA comes to an end. Again, not a bad show per se, but maybe I'm selling it short because this wasn't like a fucking horrible episode.
There were a
It
couple good matches.
Yeah, it accomplished what it needed to accomplish. We have open fight night next week, which I don't like that whole concept, but
Yeah, I
whatever.
don't either.
They at least they built it up. That's something. TNA actually took the time to build towards something. That
We'll
is
see
a
how
net improvement.
long it lasts.
Yeah. It's too bad the build-up probably won't even matter.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, it is now time for everybody's favorite game. What got more screen time than Jay Lethal?
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's gonna be hard to pick tonight.
Yeah.
Stupid decisions made by stupid people in charge of this stupid company. Dixie. Brooke Hogan. Gah.
Isn't that like all of them all encompassed at once?
Yes, but
Let's see. What got more screen time than Jay Lethal this week? Um, 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 Mega, you go.
King Mo got more screen time than Jay Lethal.
He did, didn't he? That actually depresses
Yeah.
the fuck out of me. Phoenix, you go.
Karen and AJ's horrible angle gets more screen time than Jay Lethal.
It's
don't you mean
Dixie, but
Or Dixie, rather. Excuse me. Dixie.
they're all just starting to blend together. All these
They really
idiotic
do.
women in
After
this
a while,
company.
it's just like, it just
Karen,
eats the
Dixie,
brain.
Brooke, they're all the same thing.
Yes. Dixie and AJ get more screen time.
crap, I just thought of a better one than what I had.
Okay, go ahead.
The new iPad gets more screen time than Jay Lethal.
In brief moments of brilliantness, followed by complete and utter shit, followed by memories of the past that may never come back.
Followed by
If
more.
that's not depressing for you, more screen time than Jay Lethal.
Hmm.
And on that bombshell, we must end. But first, we have to do the plugs, and I don't have the thing with me.
Okay, I can. Let me see if I can do this by memory. Well, first of all, you should remember to follow us on Blip. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We've got that Twitter thingy. There's Facebook. We have individual Twitters, which
You can find us on TRE Productions, which hosts our stuff, and a bevy of other awesome things. We're also in Reviewtopia in the community section. And you can also find us on the Spoonie Experiment forums, where you can hang out and chat with us. And
Hey, don't forget, we are actually trying to continue to stream. So, if you would be so inclined, please join us on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays as we watch these shows.
And
if there isn't a
don't
competing
talk
stream on
about them.
Reviewtopia.
We probably won't talk about the wrestling, but you will hear interesting things. Like,
You will hear them yelling at me.
What?
Well, when don't we yell at you?
But they'll hear them yelling at me live.
When we're sleeping?
Ah.
Live makes
And
all the
on that-
difference.
And on that note, it is time for us to end. I am No Leaf Clover.
I'm the Lone Warrior.
I'm Megafighter Free.
I'm Phoenix Justice.
Good night and good luck, everybody. I'm in the danger zone.